What's up guys, it's Tuesday and you know what that means. I'm back with another video. Today I figured I would film like a little cooking with Rochelle video. I don't know why, but every time I kind of cook dinner, it doesn't turn out bad. I'm a pretty okay to good cook, but I don't know, to me it's always really funny. Something weird always happens, so I was like, I might as well film it and just take you along the process. And if something weird doesn't happen, well, I guess you'll just listen to my weird voiceover. So anyways, today I am making dinner for my family. It's literally 11 o'clock, but my mom wanted me to have it done before 2, and I have something at 12, so I'm just getting it out the way. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna start making dinner, and we'll, I guess, take you guys with me. Okay, so I don't think I said this, but I'm making pork chops and mashed potatoes for dinner. So anyways, you're going to set your oven to 375. So then you're going to take parchment paper and put that on a pan and put some olive oil on it. I didn't have olive oil, so I just put vegetable oil in a thing. But I mean, olive's a vegetable, so I mean, it's technically the same thing. Okay, you're going to take breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese. Oop, I kind of put a little too much, but it's fine. Parsley flakes. It said to use fresh parsley, but I didn't have that, so we're just gonna use parsley flakes from the pantry. And then add in table salt. I don't know why I looked so unamused, but we love cooking. Good stuff, good stuff. And then I'm taking a fork and just mixing it all together. That way I can break up the extra clumps of Parmesan cheese and different things like that. Just mix it till it's all nice and good. Okay, then you're going to take your crumbs and put it on a plate, flatten it out. And I am taking my pork chops out of the sink. I just kind of soaked them in water. They're still in their container, so the water isn't actually touching the pork chop. And then I let them sit overnight to thaw out. And now we're taking the pork chops out of the bag and then just dipping it in the crumb mixture. Make sure it gets all covered on both sides. Looking good. And then put it onto the parchment paper with oil and can keep doing that until you have a full tray or however many pieces you need. Chip was there the whole time. I think he thought I was making pork chops for him. Little did he know, not the case. And then I'm gonna add some more olive oil on top. Just, well, because that's what the recipe said. I don't really know what the point of all this oil was, but it's fine. And then I added a little bit more salt because, I don't know, salt always makes things taste better as long as there's not too much. So there we go. And now they're going straight into the oven. And then you're going to cook them for 15 minutes the first time. And then while that's cooking, I'm going to start on the mashed potatoes. I'm just using this Idahoan packet with dried potatoes that you just mix in because it's so much easier than making mashed potatoes from scratch, and honestly it tastes the same to me, so that's what we're doing. Just add 4 cups of water and let it boil, and then yeah. And then I was bored, so I decided to eat lunch. I just had some Hamburger Helper, which honestly really slaps. I feel like it is very underrated. My mom hates it, but if you ask me, it's very, very good. 10 out of 10, would recommend. So yeah, honestly, I filmed myself eating this for 10 minutes for no reason, but don't worry, I cut that out for you guys. And then after that, it had been 15 minutes, so I took the pork chops out of the oven, and then the recipe said to, wow, these camera angles are just great. And then, oh goodness, the water for the potatoes was boiling too. It was very stressful, but I was like, I'll just do the pork chops first. So the recipe said to flip the pork chops and add on any leftover breadcrumb mix. So I did just that, you know, flip, sprinkle, sprinkle, you know, the usual. And then once I was done with that, Chip was in the way the whole time. He really thought he was going to get a pork chop, but don't worry, we gave him a bone after dinner. But we took the pork chops and put them back in. I put them back in for a little bit more time because I felt like they weren't going to be fully done in the 15 minutes that the recipe said. So I put them in for like 19 minutes, and it was good. Kind of a random amount of time, but it worked. Now I had to get back to the mashed potatoes because I honestly forgot about them. Turn off the heat and then add in your potato mix. I'm doing the loaded baked ones. So yeah, basically just add it into the boiling water. It's super simple, it takes like 5 minutes. And then it'll go from that to actual potatoes. Once that was done, I was like, I guess I should clean up. So I washed all my dishes like a good little chef does. And then I remembered that my mom asked me to clean the microwave down, so I did that. I used a rag instead of paper towels because, you know, quarantine things. And don't worry, I moved the mashed potatoes way out the way because I was not trying to have spick and span flavored mashed potatoes. That's just not the vibe, you know what I mean? But anyways, I also wiped down the counters and stuff from where I cooked and where the mashed potatoes were because, you know, no one wants a dirty kitchen. And then by that time, the pork chops were all done, and I was looking for a thermometer to make sure that they were cooked on the inside, and well, it was not going great. I found a thermometer box, but it was empty. And then there was one thermometer that my dad uses when he's grilling, so I was like, okay, let's try that. But no, I could not figure out how to turn it on. It was just a whole mess. Then I just figured, well, the pork chops are brown, so they're probably cooked enough. So yeah, that is the pork chops. They turned out really good. They were really juicy, all the good stuff. And then there was mashed potatoes to go with them. Good dinner. So yeah. Alright guys, well that is it for this video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and click that big red subscribe button down below. And comment the letter P for pork chops, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.